So I was approached by someone, and I was asked if I would like to coordinate all of the wedding and baby showers here at Madison. And I was initially very nervous because I wasn't really sure what all it would entail. But it's turned out that it's definitely a very doable ministry. I decided to do it because it involves a lot of organization, a lot of planning, and then a lot of fellowship. And those are three things that I think I really excel at. I enjoy it, and I think that you can't be involved in a ministry and you can't be fruitful in a ministry if you don't enjoy what you do.
David Glenn come to me asking if I would help in benevolence. I did benevolence years ago when we was in the smaller building down in Madison. And when I came up here, I liked the opportunity because I enjoy helping people. Because you find people that needs help, and some of them hate to ask for it. Some of them ask for it the wrong reason. But you got to decide what you think's best for them and what you do, and try to not just do it in a benevolence work as far as giving help, but also in a spiritual way.
The way I ended up in fellowship here is actually kind of funny. I did this kind of work at another congregation, and actually my parents did something similar at Mayfair, but we joined the congregation here in, I believe, around 2008, summer of 2008, and that next spring, they put out a new picture directory, and noticed that there was not a fellowship ministry leader or deacon or anything like that. And the funny thing about that is I noticed it, and Sonny Birch did, and each of us within about 5 minutes of each other approached the same elder about helping in that area. And Sonny's gone on to do disaster relief and some other stuff, and as it developed, some things came up with we were hosting the prison ministry workshop, the national one, that year, and they needed someone to help with that. And I was able to step in, and that was my first event that I did here. Pretty much just me and a couple other folks helping, but that was how we kind of got our feet wet. And then the elders asked me to put together a budget that next year and start doing it as a regular ministry. I also see a ministry in my life where most people in this congregation don't know I'm disabled. I was injured in the line of duty many years ago, and I reach out to folks who are suffering in any way, as far as physically or mentally, with disabilities or with handicaps, to try to encourage them and to show them that life goes on after you've had an incident or a situation come on you that you didn't expect. And it's a very difficult time for a lot of people. It's a hard transition to make. But those of us who have gone through it really have a duty to Christ and to God to reach out to those folks who are new to it, and really encourage them and show them a Christ-centered way of getting through this problem.
This is what I'm doing, I guess, benevolence, working here at the church, and helping, I guess, my good friend Jim Hiley, and just helping people, especially my grandkids.
Can you talk for a minute about what you do just here at the church, some of the things that you do around the building?
Well, we try to keep it going. We, when bathroom seats break, light fixtures go out, and the light goes out, you got to keep that going. The doors come where they don't lock. You have people that mistreat stuff, believe it or not. But you got to take care of all things. There's something to do all the time, but you either changing a light fixture, fixing a water faucet, or either fixing a broken tile in the ceiling, or fixing a door that won't lock. You fix it where it'll lock, and when the wheel won't lock, or you fix it where it will unlock and lock back, and just helping other people here in the church keep their things going and just help the church going, because I think it's a good a good ministry, really, because the church can use the money that they spend for somebody else to do that. You save them that money by doing it yourself, and we can buy some of the stuff that we need at a good a price as they can. And then if it's bad enough, though, we let somebody else come do it. But that's what the reason we were doing this, was to help in the cost of the church, that money could be spent on some other things involving the church in this work.
So I think anything that involves fellowship and encouragement is where my ministry falls right now. Michael is our Connect group leader, and so a lot of what we do with people our age involves, having events in our home and hosting and just getting together and spending time with one another so that we can grow and encourage and then bring others into the group as well. So I think that any opportunity that I have to be a part of fellowship or encouragement is really where I feel strongly pulled in my life right now in terms of a ministry.